Another major type of pistol is the semi-automatic. The term semi-automatic means each time the trigger is pulled, it fires a single cartridge, then automatically extracts and ejects the empty case and feeds a new cartridge into the chamber of the barrel. Like a revolver, a semi-automatic pistol consists of a frame, a barrel, and an action. Semi-automatic pistols have many frame components in common with revolvers, such as grip panels, a trigger guard, and the front strap and back strap areas. The barrel of a semi-automatic pistol, like that of a revolver, has a bore, rifling to stabilize the bullet, a muzzle where the bullet exits, and sometimes a front sight. Its bore size or caliber is measured the same way. At the rear of the barrel, an enlarged section of the bore called the chamber holds the cartridge to be fired. Barrels in locked breech semi-automatic pistols have lugs, which lock the barrel to the slide at the moment of firing. In such pistols, upon firing, the barrel and slide recoil rearward together, keeping the breech sealed, and unlock only after pressure in the chamber is dropped to a safe level. Semi-automatic pistols also share some of the same action parts as revolvers, like the trigger, hammer, and hammer spur. There are also hammerless semi-automatic pistols, which lack an external hammer. Some of these have an internal hammer, while others have a spring-powered firing pin or striker. An important action component of semi-automatic pistols is the slide, which slides on rails in the frame. When the slide is all the way forward and the action is closed, the slide seals or locks the breech. Upon firing, the slide moves to the rear and is returned forward to close the breech by pressure from the recoil spring. Some slides enclose the barrel, while others are located to the rear of the barrel. The slide has three main functions. First, it extracts the cartridge case from the chamber and ejects it from the pistol. Second, in most semi-autos, the rearward motion of the slide cocks the hammer or firing pin. And last, as the slide moves forward, it causes the top cartridge from the magazine to feed into the chamber. A semi-automatic's rear sight, and often the front sight as well, are usually mounted on the slide. You should know that there are many different devices for aiming a revolver or semi-auto. Iron sights like these are probably what you're most familiar with. Some different sights include laser sights, which project a beam of laser light onto the target, and red dot sights, which use a red dot as the aiming point. Telescopic sights, which are aimed by way of crosshairs, are also popular for long-range pistol shooting. The main advantage of all these types of sights is that they do not require the shooter to align the front and rear sights with the target.
Other semi-automatic action parts include the slide stop or slide lock, a lever on the frame that holds the slide rearward when it is engaged, the decocking lever, which lowers a cocked hammer, and the takedown lever, which allows the slide and barrel to be separated from the frame. Additionally, most semi-automatic pistols also have a safety on the slide or frame. Always remember, safeties are mechanical devices that can fail. You must follow the 3 NRA rules for safe gun handling. At the bottom of the frame is the magazine, a detachable storage device that holds cartridges to be fed into the chamber. The magazine is released from the gun by the magazine release, a button or lever located on the frame. There are 3 main types of semi-automatic pistol actions. With a single-action semi-automatic, each pull of the trigger only performs one function, releasing the cocked hammer. The hammer must be manually cocked for the first shot, and the action of the slide cocks the hammer for each subsequent shot. Traditional double-action semi-automatic pistols have a long, heavy initial trigger pull that both cocks and releases the hammer. Each subsequent shot is fired in the single-action mode. Other semi-automatic pistols have double-action-only operation, in which each trigger pull both cocks and releases the hammer or striker, as with a double-action revolver. These pistols are different in the ways they operate, feel, and fire. In order to use your pistol safely and effectively, you must know how to load, cock, uncock, and unload it.